nailed the interview, but the hard part is getting the interview, not getting the job. Helicopter on yo dick? Goddamn right. Where can I buy a Greg desk mat? China. It is available on Taobao for like $5. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Trying to beer super hard. If I take you out for dinner, can I get a job too? I don't have a job to give. No, I didn't do anything naughty. Our novelty cream switch is good. They are very thock. I enjoy how thock they are, especially when I thock it super thock. I'm glad Chad gets it. No, creams are thock if you put the P in it. All right, I'm gonna back this up a little bit because like this angle is really fucking with me. Oh look, it's like Japanese porn. There we go. All right, are we good? Is that good? Is this in focus? God, focus is so hard. Okay, so sorry for wobble. Apologies for keyboards. Apology for bad keyboards. Creams are the most overrated switches. They're not the most overrated switches because creams actually fit together properly and don't break for no reason, which makes them inherently better than inks and almost all JWKs, which are far more hyped than creams. So there's your counterpoint. They're hyped, but also they're functional switches, unlike other switches that are not at all functional when you buy them. Holy pandas are thock? That is big if true. Big if true. Ink isn't functional? Yep. So inks have 3 problems. Problem number 1 is they have small PP. So this little black thing here, theirs is very small, PP small. So when you put it into a PCB, it doesn't sit completely straight, which means all your fucking switches are crooked. Problem number 2, the leaf flies out for no fucking reason. You literally look at it and it just yeets itself across the room. What can you do? Issue number 3 is the tops get loose really quick. So you open them like once and a half, you have to film them. I paid 17 cents for my JWKs. Honestly, JWKs at like anything under like 30 cents is okay. Like that's decent value. Like the more under 30 it is, the better value it is.
Oh god damn it!
My issue with JWKs is that they're like 50 to 60 cents each, and they're not worth that. Love these lazy fucking lubing. Thank you, my dude. Thank you for the 100 titties. I love titties. Oh, so good. How about box creams? No. Where's my newspaper? I don't have my newspaper. Just imagine I have a newspaper and I hit you on the nose with it. No. Box bad. What do I think the creams are worth? I think good creams are worth like 45 to 50 cents. Like they're worth it because they're like decently consistent if you've got a decent enough batch. Why are box bad? See, that's a very deep philosophical question that, you know, people have been considering for a long time. I don't know. I've just been hurt so many times by boxes. I just hate it. Do you need to film cherry blacks? No. The only thing you need to film is JWK. Everything else is like optional to not recommended. For JWK, it's pretty much required. So you generally want to film for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is if your switch tops do not grasp the switch bottoms firmly. They have to grasp them firmly. So that's the JWK problem. The second thing is if your stem return sound is way too high pitch, like in JWK, then you can film it with a thick film in order to lower the pitch. So yes. Do I think TMO SE is worth it? I think the normal Tomo is okay. The price point is okay. Like, at least with Caleb, you know you're gonna get a decent... Ah, that's why I'm fucking going blind. My flux is on. There we go. I'm like, why is everything yellow? Like, I know my desk mat is yellow and I'm wearing yellow, but like, everything was yellow. I wanted to buy SP stars, but Andy made them out of stock. I have a solution for you, okay? You get one of these. I gave you 3, but you only need 1. But yeah, it's far too late for SP stars. It's way too late. See, there's actually a really, really good switch that will be available soon, but it's top secret and I can't say anything about it. But once it's out, you
love knobs.
It will be good value and also good smoothness and also good reliability, hopefully. How is it too late for SP stars? Well, like, the molds have been abused, so you're probably gonna get a shit batch. Senin? Senin Saido? Hello. Thank you for the 2 months. And enjoy your laser beams. Your eggplant laser beams. Who's the Manu for the secret switch? I have no comments. All I can say is I have already bought a lot of them. As a matter of fact, they will be my go-to switch for like my next like 15 to 20 builds. But Simon literally loves get around milky tops. Imagine how fucked those molds are. It's not just that. So there's a lot of factors when it comes to molds. Like, first of all, like, how often do you replace your molds? How often do you service your molds? How often do you clean your molds? How often do you retool? And Gateron does decent. Like, Gateron doesn't let their switches go to absolute shit. Like, of course, there's like better batches and worse batches of Gateron milky tops, but there isn't the chance with Gateron milky tops that you buy a bag of 200 and all 200 are garbage. Whereas with like Cherry, that can definitely happen. So at least like Gateron takes decent care of their molds, at least for the price that you pay. Wait, did I lube this? Yeah, that looks lubed. Yes, very thock. I am thocking the thockiest thocks right now. I'm gonna thock so hard. Can't wait to fucking thock. Thock me, daddy. Wait, is that public? Is that what I think it is? Is it what I think it is? Is it the, you know what? Oh, it's definitely not. No, do not buy these. Do not buy these Gateron Yellow Pros. Do not buy these.
I fucking
These are dog
love
shit.
knobs.
Please do not buy those. Yeah, it's not the you know what. Please do not buy those. Drunk man. Thock me? I'll thock you, baby. Thank you for the 11 months of thocks. Why do I only lube the bottom housing? Because if you lube the stem, then you have to touch the stem with your hands, and then you get lube all over your hands, and then you try and grab your cock and it flies out the window and gets caught by a bird flying by, and then gets taken to, you know, the local park, and then you're out there looking for your cock and you never find it. That's why I only lube the bottoms. But I compensate for not lubing the stem. Plus, it's faster this way. Like, once you know what you're doing, the lazy lube technique is just literally just as good. Nobody can tell the difference in practice. Like as long as you compensate and leave a little bit of extra lube near the top of the rails and near the top of the hole, then basically the stem lubes itself on the way in. Then you're pretty much good to go. And then you don't have to fiddle around with, you know, slippery stems, if you know what I mean. What is exactly wrong with Gateron Pros? I looked at the picture and they had milky bottoms, which is a big no-no. They had a kale-like assembly, which is a bigger no-no. And they had a clear top, which is not something I'd recommend for Gateron. So it's got 3 things wrong with it. So historically, Gateron milky bottoms and or white bottoms have been terribly, terribly scratchy. And that type of assembly for kill switches has been terrible. And Gaterons with clear tops just sound a little bit too high pitched for me.